I do this because I love making things. I love being very creative. And I've been a woodworker all my life. I started building before I could drive, but it bit me in the butt again right before I retired, and it has taken on a life of its own. The creative process, taking scraps of wood or just any type of wood and making something beautiful out of it is just fantastic for me. I don't know, it just releases something, endorphins, I don't know. I just love doing it. Touch is very, very much, well, it's a huge part of what I do. Touch, texture, the heft, the weight of something, lack of weight of something. It's part of the hands. I don't know how else to say it. You got to do it.
Actually, loved bread first before I got into pizza, and bread was sort of a gateway to pizza. But at the same time, really good pizza to me is just really fresh ingredients on good bread. Worked in a bakery as my first job when I was in high school, and kind of throughout college also worked in bakeries and just enjoy the process of working with dough and turning something so simple like flour and water into something delicious and edible. What I have in common with artists is repetition and practice. It's training your foot movement when you're working in the oven and getting into that rhythm and that cycle of doing something and doing it continuously and multiple times. And if you practice at it and you repeat and repeat and you repeat, you make hundreds of pizzas in a week, you make hundreds of dough balls in a day, you are honing your skills. And you are taking something that is simple and that is kind of beautiful. It's a craft, I would say. A craft for sure, making pizza.
I like to draw because it allows me to be myself completely without anybody telling me what to do. I wouldn't be able to create anything. I couldn't do anything without my hands. They're the building blocks for anything that I create. They are the foundation to my work. Hands are important in what I do because without them, I wouldn't be able to have a form of expression.
I've been crocheting since I was in high school, and that is 1967. I always wanted to know how to crochet. My grandmother crocheted, so she never taught me, so I wanted to learn my own. So I took it in school. I've been crocheting ever since. Said crocheting is very relaxing. Yeah, so I saw my grandma. She used to crochet rugs and made dresses, old-fashioned dresses for dolls. It was really beautiful, and she used to sell all her work, and she did very well. But she was, wow, really awesome. Crocheting is good for the health of the hands because I have arthritis in the hands. The more I move it, and they won't stiffen up, and they make less pain. So as long as I keep my hands going, arthritis doesn't hurt so bad.
For people who don't know me at all, sometimes just because I have one hand, when I'm carrying more than one thing, it may look like I'm having a hard time. Some things may take me half a second slower, and then it looks like I'm having trouble doing something, but I'm really not. So it's just how people look at me the first time, that they don't know anything about me and they think I can't do anything just because I have one hand. I've been playing since I was 6 years old. At first it came naturally, I didn't really have a hard time playing it. Throughout my basketball career I've had a good jump shot, and that came to me right away. And just growing up playing basketball, I adapted and created my own way of playing it. So my number one thing is just loving yourself for who you are, no matter what flaws you have. I really don't wish I had two hands because I like being challenged, and I definitely like when people look at you and they think you can't do anything, and then that feeling when you prove them wrong.